The soft coup debate and foreign leaders weigh in. So the question is there a soft coup? Is the whole reason why they paraded Joe Biden out in front of the world is to show that he has lost his mental acuity, and this is a way they can replace him without getting the entire Democrat Party upset about it? Is that's what's happening here? It's a great question. We're gonna dive into it and talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. All right, so let's talk about this news here. This comes from the Independent Sentinel from M. Dowling, and they report that according to Daily Mail, one insider thinks the early debate and Joe's stunning crash and burn performance was a coup. It could be after the coup against Donald Trump. We know they're capable of it. They definitely are. The senile U.S. president is facing mounting calls to step aside after his disastrous debate performance on Thursday. Sources told the tabloid The Daily Mail on Sunday that many believe he was purposely set up to fail. A former aide to Hillary Clinton said, quote, "There has never been a debate this early. Traditionally, the debates are held after the Republican and Democratic conventions, which are held in July and August. The Democrats and their MSM allies are conducting a soft coup on Biden in the open. Imagine what they're doing behind closed doors." Facts, facts, facts. They're really trying to push the Biden regime out right now and replace him. Bo Snerdley wrote, quote, "At the same time, their attempts to weaponize the DOJ, Intel, and all government entities to put party politics above national interests are being exposed, although not without pain for Donald Trump and his family and business associates. While all that is happening, the Supreme Court is dismantling the deep state. The Chevron decision is huge, every bit as huge as Roe v. Wade decision regarding national impact. Quote, "We could really be on the verge of restoring America, and it may take decades, just like the deterioration that brought us to this point." Russia's voice says it is never time to panic because we can never give up on America. Things can turn on a dime. Never give up hope in America. So that's what Bo Snerdley said. If y'all don't know who Bo Snerdley is, Bo Snerdley used to work with. I think it was a producer or something like that. But he worked with Rush Limbaugh, the famous conservative radio host that passed away a few years ago. Rest in peace. But he said he posted on X, "Folks, aside from the enjoyment of the current Democrat implosion, we are truly witnessing something monumental that is occurring on the political landscape. The Democrats and their MSM allies are conducting a soft coup on Biden in the open. Imagine what they're doing behind closed doors." He said, quote, goes on to say, quote, "Most years the first debate is in early September ahead of November election." I'm sorry, the Daily Mail said, that's not Bo Snerdley. So Biden's inner circle demanded this early debate. There is a growing belief that there was a soft coup because they know he isn't fit to govern and have known for some time. Perhaps some patriotic Americans did it to save the country. It would be nice to think so. I mean, that would be great, but I wouldn't hold my breath. I think it's some Democrat operative that's pulling for power. There's a lot of people behind the scenes that are pulling for power in the Democrat Party is what I think is going on. And foreign leaders noticed. The Wall Street Journal published an article about the European leaders have witnessed during summits and meetings. Last week's debate confirmed their suspicions. Biden isn't doing well. They only had suspicions. They saw it. Anyone that met this man knew what was going on. European officials have already been expressing worries in private about Biden's focus and stamina before Thursday's debate, with some senior diplomats saying they had tracked a noticeable deterioration in the president's faculties in meetings since last summer. There were real doubts about how Biden could successfully manage a second term, but one senior European diplomat said U.S. administration officials denied there was any problem in private discussions. Oh, of course they're gonna deny it. What they're gonna say? Yeah, our leader has dementia. Come on, they're not really gonna admit that. But they had to know this 4 years ago. He's getting worse, but he was a disaster. Quote, Democrats worried that most of them followed the president's lead and dismissed it as partisan hackery. Yeah, partisan hackery. Cheap fakes, right? Biden's closest advisors defiantly beat back suggestions that the 81-year-old president showed signs of decline, the journal article said. They look like traitors if they tell the truth and admit they know what a disaster he has been. So I don't know. Is it a soft coup? Are they really parading him out to try to push him out, try to get him out and get somebody else in place before it's too late? Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Until next time, peace.